Well, well, look what we found here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Scratchcat. $1,000. Happy birthday for you. See what you have to say.
He's really cool. I love the price, but money is still an object. So we don't have the scratch for that right
Oh
now.
no.
It really sees the cat's meow.
Oh no, this is just getting worse by the second. I love this cabinet. It is just chock full. Fun. Absolutely love it. I absolutely love the setup to play video games here at the store. Labmonkey, Labmonkey, Labmonkey. Oh, really cool. Oh, this is crazy.
It's beautiful.
Wow, beautiful. Oh, Marriott.
I've got one in the box in my own collection.
No way.
Yeah. Are you guys all set? All set. Okay.
You want the pink one?
I do. I really do. I want the pink one.
I love this cabinet. It is just chock full. Fun. Absolutely love it. This stuff spot will clean up your act. Toy Surprise, episode 20. How did we get to 20 episodes, Labmonkey?
I don't know. And we're still friends too.
You know what? I think we're better friends now because
I think
of
we
it.
are actually.
Yeah.
We've kind of gone through some things and
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of like a marriage. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about toys ever since the show's come out. I'm going to the toy show. Gonna spend my cash. You remember that?
Yeah.
Johnny Cash and his wife, June Carter, going down to Jackson. Anyway, Toy Surprise. Why have I been singing at the beginning of the episodes
I don't know,
lately?
it's your thing now.
I don't know.
No.
I don't think it's a good thing.
Yeah, you can't stop.
No. Wow, what a fucking awesome.
Retrosaurus.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge. It's really well done, laid out, all the glass cases.
Yeah.
Glass cases everywhere.
You know, you can take a lot of something that a lot of toy stores put in little baggies and just kind of think that they're not worth much money, like a $6 toy or a $10 toy. And you can put them in glass cases and they become
They look like $100.
$100. Yeah.
Right.
And you'll see things that you wouldn't find.
Yeah.
And, you know, I picked up a couple of pieces in there that I would have just not even looked at because I wouldn't have seen them. Or
Yeah,
I would have just passed them off.
The worst is when they put them all in plastic bags and then they jam them all on those rods. And
Yeah.
And then you got to rip it all out.
No, I know a lot of stores that do that, but
Yeah,
this shop was phenomenal. So Retrosaurus was originally on Concession Street in Hamilton, up on the hill, up on the mountain, and they
It was a good shop.
Oh, it was a great shop.
Yeah, a great shop.
But now it's
We've
like
been to-
3 times the size.
It's big and he's got lots of room to put more in there.
And I think being in the location he's at, he's going to have a lot more people coming in with stuff.
Yeah.
So we got to keep on the ball with looking to see what he has.
Yeah.
We were there for a visit to Hamilton because I was booked on a pro wrestling show.
Yeah, top tier wrestling.
Oh, what a great show. Carnival. Yeah. They put me in the center of the poster.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, they gave Liz and I VIP seats. We had these super comfy chairs.
Yeah.
I actually fell asleep waiting for the
show to begin. I thought you were going to say you fell asleep during my spot.
No, because we got there early. So then we had to kill some time, and they had the lights really low and these comfy seats.
Oh, so relaxing.
I actually fell asleep for a little bit.
And then to our surprise, our toy surprise, they had a room next to the venue, which was all toy vendors.
Filled with toys. A lot of wrestling toys, but a lot of vendors also just with everyday toys.
Yeah. So what'd you get at Retrosaurus?
So yeah, this Twilight Zone. I took them off the card, obviously. Mego, 8 inches. And this is from the episode To Serve Man. Yeah, which is written right on his book.
Don't get on that ship! The rest of the book, To Serve Man, it's a cookbook!
So anyone who hasn't seen the episode, there's your spoiler.
I just spoiled it.
Spoiler alert, it's not a book on how to save mankind, it's a cookbook, and they want to eat you.
Yeah. I love his disco boots. I didn't notice those before.
So
they're amazing.
The aliens are 9 feet tall, so he was probably wearing platforms to be able to be 9 feet tall. Yeah. And I was thinking it was Ted Cassidy. It's actually Richard Kiel.
Oh, Jaws.
Yeah.
From
James Bond.
James Bond.
This one's a weird one.
I love it though.
It's when they went kind of sideways with Battlestar Galactica and they started making big buff. So I don't know.
That's mid-90s.
It is mid-90s.
I remember these coming out.
96 Trendmasters. He's like 6 1/4 inches tall.
Cylon Commander. Does he have any weapons or?
Yeah, they gave him weird weapons.
He's so badass.
He is cool, but I'm
kind of want him.
I'm
a huge fan of Battlestar Galactica. He should light up. No. Oh, dude, he's so cool.
So cool, yeah. I almost want to take him apart and rebuild him and make him a bit of a better, more classic.
I think he's perfect.
Because he didn't have these football shoulder pads.
No. Well, remember the 90s, everything was chunky.
Yeah, yes, he's kind of chunky in 90s, but he's pretty cool. Yeah, this is from the Tick cartoon.
Yeah.
There's all the ones on the back.
Oh, the little PVC text.
The PVC ones, yeah. So I took them off the card. This is Dean. He's a
screwhead.
He's a henchman. Yeah. So like there's this guy called Chairface Chippendale, and he's like one of the main villains, and this is like one of his henchmen. He has all these like Dick Tracy type henchmen who are all like weird faces and stuff.
I like the guy that's the moth.
Yeah, he's a
good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun. Irwin Toys, 1994. Can you believe this is a 30-year-old toy?
Yeah, right after the cartoon came out.
Wild. 30 years ago. Time just flies.
With these two.
Oh, a couple wrestlers.
2 Bendums. Well, this one is... Oh, this is Mr. Wonderful, right?
Yeah.
And this is from the 80s, 85.
That's right.
86. And this is 90s, and this is Sunny.
That's right.
Sunny Tammy?
Sunny Tammy Stitch, yeah. That's her real name.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Sunny is her
stage name, yeah. Paul Orndorff, amazing wrestler. I used to watch him live growing up. And speaking of these bendies, I have the figures from the 80s. I don't really have many of the 90s ones, but I do have the 80s ones. And Paul Orndorff, I have. Of course, I remember getting this one when it came out. That being said, he had a manager in the 80s, and the figure for the manager, I didn't realize, is the hardest one from this line to find. Oh, really? And I got him at Retrosaurus. And it's Bobby the Brain Heenan, the last one I needed for the run. He would have managed Paul Orndorff to have his feud with Hogan back in the 80s.
Right.
Best manager of all time, in my opinion, is Bobby Heenan. I'm so happy to have this now because it completes the set.
They got all these Retrosaurus, the little McDonald riders.
Yep. Pull them back and they do wheelies. And
Dad, Stephanie here. Can I borrow your car?
Well, if you promise not to drive too fast, and no wheelies, loopies, or skids. You promise?
I promise.
Okay. You have it back by 8 o'clock sharp, all right?
Thank you.
McDonald's Fast Max. Just pull them back and watch them go. Collect a different one each week. 69 cents each with any purchase.
Here to go for a little spin.
Yeah, I got
Electro.
He's got these weird. He has no elbows, but he probably like shot lightning bolts.
Mm.
So there's
Oh, he
a
has a
thing or something.
firing mechanism.
Yeah, he's still pretty cool.
He's very cool.
I think it goes in the back. Looks like he does.
He's gonna survive. He's dead after all. And you know how you check if something glows in the dark?
Yeah,
Glows in the dark. It
yeah,
does.
that's what we were doing at the store.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very cool figure.
Yeah, he's a cool.
I like his booties.
He's a cool character. He's like
I don't know much about him.
acrobat, and he runs away from home because his parents are like, I don't know, mean and abusive and beating each other up. So he runs away from home and joins the circus and becomes an acrobat. And then becomes really, and that's where he gets his whole costume from. It becomes Dead Man because he performs without a safety net.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and then supposedly he was a real dick and a drunk, and he would get in fights all the time while he wasn't at the circus. And then, so he was in the middle of his act, and someone just shot him right in the heart.
Oh,
And he
interesting.
fell to the ground and died. And then along came a Hindu deity, Rama, and basically said you had to do, I'll give your life back, but you're going to be a ghost, and you can embody other people, and you have to use your powers for good, and then that'll sort of balance out the karma of all the garbage you did in your life.
I see so many holes in this story. Yeah, I'm going to show you a toy that I got. So I was looking at the Battle Beasts because this has been something that I've been on a little bit of a quest for. And I got this guy who I already had, but he had the weapon, and it was the right price. Very inexpensive. And I kind of made a vow not to buy any Battle Beasts, but I had to because it was just, well, sometimes. And then this guy's
right
really...
after you made the vow, you started buying them.
Yeah, and then this guy's pretty awesome. I only bought 2. These are the only 2 I've bought. No, I bought 3.
No.
I bought 3.
Some from Treehouse.
No, 1 from Treehouse.
Yeah.
1 purchase of 4. And no, I traded for those, didn't I? I don't know.
Oh,
what
you
I
did trade
Yeah,
for
I
some.
traded
You're
for
right,
some.
you're right.
And then this is a little guy, another Battle Beast. So I like them because they're complete. And this guy didn't even check their rep signs. He's wood. He's wood. This guy,
yeah,
I know, is
those
fire.
are
These are
awesome.
awesome little Battle Beasts. 2 more.
And you got weapons, which is great.
And that's the hard part, is the weapons. They're worth
Yeah.
more than the figures.
So
Of
we
course,
can-
the number one thing we found was the Scratchcat, which was $1,000.
Yeah.
I decided not to bite.
You almost did. You were thinking about it.
I was heavily thinking about it. I had a
It had its-
discussion with somebody last night who said I should have bought it.
Had its tail. It was complete.
Yeah, it didn't have its weapons, but it
Oh,
was
right.
it
It
was
didn't have
in
accessories,
very good
yeah.
shape though.
Yeah.
And I think that if I can put together a few toys that I'm willing to part with, that I'm not too keen on
I
keeping,
see, and then do a trade.
I
for
may
that.
do a trade and bring the price down by a couple $100.
Mm.
It's a great piece for my collection. I mean, I don't collect any turtles. I vowed never to buy a turtle.
But it's so rare.
It
That'd
is
be a fun
so
one.
rare. It's a flex. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
is.
flex.
It is a flex. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I
cat
might go
flex.
down the but I didn't have the scratch. That's what you said, right? Or someone said that.
Liz
said that.
Liz said that.
Yeah.
This
She is
is
from the airport.
a cute little one. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what it's
Yeah,
from.
she's
okay.
the stewardess.
I was trying to figure out. I thought this was maybe a bicycle helmet. but
No,
'cause
I had her as a kid.
No way. I've never seen her before, and that's why I got her.
Yeah,
But she's from the airport.
she's from the airport. I had
Right,
that as
because
a
it had
child.
it had the plane and everything.
That's right. Well, that's what airports have. Otherwise, it would be just a building.
Thanks, Mysterio.
That's everything you got at Retrosaurus.
Yes.
So let me show you what else I got at Retrosaurus. I got this figure, sort of, at Retrosaurus.
Mm.
So what does sort of mean? I got the same figure without the jacket, And then later at the show, I bought him again with the jacket because the price was just so good I couldn't turn it down.
Right.
I already had him. He was a little loose. So now I have a dead mint one. But the reason why I bought the one from Retrosaurus, and I also bought a Remco Hercules from the Warlord line.
Right.
So I could combine them all together and make a custom, which you and I put together immediately that night with lots of screaming and cursing and fists in the air.
There's a big puddle of water
everywhere
because we're boiling, popping parts.
So we also got Baron von Raschke from the toy show afterwards, because he has the claw hand. So that came from the show later. But the reason why we picked up these is because when you take the head of Hercules and you put him on Greg Gagne's body with Baron von Raschke's hand, you get the Iron Claw, Carrie Von Erich. And I think that's a pretty cool figure. I don't usually custom, but it just had to happen.
We went to the wrestling.
We went
event,
to wrestling.
And there was a whole bunch of toy vendors there.
Toy vendors.
So the first one I bought stuff from was, how do we say his name? He's on Facebook. Chechen Collectibles or
Chechen Collectibles. If I got it wrong,
He had a great table, and it was filled with like a whole bunch of beaters.
Yeah. But good stuff too.
Good stuff
oh
too.
no! Hold on. He had a great table, and he also had beaters.
That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
He had. I was drawn to the beaters, but he had a whole bunch of like really good.
Really rare wrestling. He had the Ultimate Warrior, the Warlord, the Big Boss Man, the Red Shirt Hogan. He actually had a Hulk Hogan doll that I didn't know existed. So what I was told was they had printed Hulk Hogan's shirt in red, which I knew and I have, and then they made the same figure with a white shirt. But they discovered that the white shirts were selling better. So they pulled back the red and they just printed over them in white. So some of them you can actually see the paint flake off and see the red underneath. And I didn't know that was a thing.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Huh. And these guys, the
Death Star droids.
Death Star droids.
So cool.
These guys I like to strip the paints off. 1978. They're all like, fluffy and
various stages of beating
and then
up.
they're all like beaten up, so it's okay, I think, to
they're easy to restore. All you got to do is just use silver paint and a black marker.
You could, but I'm more into like I want to strip them and find all kinds of weird and crazy colors underneath.
That's right.
Because they didn't care it was going to get chromed anyways.
That's right.
So I did one C-3PO, and then these are my first Death Star droids to mess with. So I got.
Tried to get that on.
Wow.
Well, it's now the wrestling part of the show.
That's right. Who are you?
I am the Toy Tiger.
Oh, rawr.
You like it?
I like
I was supposed to get fear, not rawr. That's just creepy.
And Kang.
Kang the Conqueror.
I always like Kang. I've never had Kang.
Good figure.
Yeah,
you ever had Tang?
I have had Tang.
Imagine they had a Marvel marketing campaign where Kang's shrinking Tang.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, you know what? I did get something else from Retrosaurus. I forgot. These were all underneath.
No, a bunch of comics.
Yeah, they had a dollar bin, so I couldn't help but I got Star Trek,
Hulk.
They're just beaten to shit, but they're a dollar.
They're readers.
Yeah, a Hulk, Woodpecker.
Hey!
Fat Albert, Looney Tunes. Some of these I'm just gonna read them and then give them away. This one's pretty weird. I've never seen this before.
Herbie.
He's the Fat Fury.
Jesus.
Yep. And then Banana Splits.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Oh, I like that.
Lone Ranger. Pretty fun.
Oh, that one's fun.
That's smart.
That's right. I was at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and I just turned around, and I was in front of his grave.
That's smart.
Yeah, it had a telephone on it. Not a telephone, a shoe.
Did it really?
Yeah, well, it had like a plaque that
No way.
had him on it talking.
Check out that.
Oh, there's my man. There he is, Michael Landon.
Michael Landon with his shirt off.
Oh, oh.
Calm down.
There's a Michael Landon shrine behind us.
Wow.
That's
you,
cool.
You can put them on your shrine if you
Nah,
want.
I don't know about that.
You don't like old paper though, right?
Well, just don't even, please don't do it. It's stinky, revolting. Anyway, what else did you get?
So that was from Retrosaurus. I forgot to mention that.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, he doesn't have an eye.
yeah. I didn't realize. I mean, Toxie has a glow in the dark eye, and I didn't realize it could come out. So someone lost his eye, and then
that was that.
That was that. So I guess this might be a custom. Might turn him into something.
And I found something at his booth.
Oh yeah.
So as you know, I also collect these Glamour gals.
Oh yeah.
Da-da-da.
Well, they're really starting to add
Really
up.
unusual toy line, little figures of just glamour models sort of thing, and just dress them up, and they're like little pocket Barbies. I kind of like this display because it has a shopping center style, revolving elevator. But I like them because, in my opinion, they make perfect fodder for monster characters to kill, and
background characters. People at the mall.
Exactly, people at the mall. And I got one guy that I didn't know existed. And that's this guy.
He's really cool.
Like an Isaac type kind of guy from Love Boat in a suit.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty snazzy.
These would fit the Love Boat line. They would go perfectly as guests on the Love Boat.
Yeah. Do you have the Love Boat?
I have some of the Love Boat. I'm missing Vicky.
You don't have the actual boat.
No, I'm missing Vicky and Julie.
Had like a half boat playset, didn't they?
Did you have that?
No.
Oh, you did. Oh, you didn't just say I had one.
No, I'm just saying like it was like a half boat or something.
And apparently it was so flimsy it would just fall over. It was made out of that Mego vacuum form garbage.
Right.
But they had a really high-end cruise ship that was beautiful, and it had
just for the Glamour
for
girls?
them, and they had an elevator,
nice.
had multiple rooms, it had like
So mentioning Love Boat isn't really that far off.
No,
They actually
it's
had a boat
not.
as well.
Yeah, they did, and because that was popular at the time.
I'm not used to you as the toy tiger.
The toy tiger. He's here.
This is how you feel when I put on weird stuff.
I did it to make you awkward.
It doesn't make it weird. Wow. Okay. What else did I get? I got
Overlord
from Black Star.
Does he have a thing or no?
He's missing his cape. I realized too late.
No, but he doesn't have the spark
And
chest.
he's not the version that has the spark chest.
That's the better one in my opinion.
Yeah, I destroyed mine because I was making toys, and so I needed to get a new one. So this is my new one. But
what a great line! I'm only missing 2 guys from that line.
Yeah, I'm missing a couple, but I have quite a few. And then there was the other booth. It was the Nostalgia Express. Nostalgia Express. And I got these.
Oh, the Ultimate Warrior!
Ultimate Warrior sunglasses.
So it's the toy tiger versus the ultimate. I'm not gonna get you. There's toys.
But yeah, these are really cool. They're actually like real sunglasses. I'm sure they're gonna cut out the rays perfectly.
They're really cool.
And what else did I get? I got this.
Oh, I love him. That's my favorite one.
I got this cool shark.
Who is he?
So this is King Shark. He's from the DC line.
Okay.
He came out in '94 in a Superboy comic. And he is the son of a Hawaiian shark god. So some Hawaiian shark god was up to no good
and had him.
And had
when's that
had
figure
sex
from?
with a Hawaiian woman and had this guy. So this is like 90s, and he ended up in the Suicide Squad,
right?
And then he ended up in a whole bunch of other sort of like bad guy groups. So I brought a couple other sharks just for fun.
Oh, he's cool.
Oops, sorry, did that.
Here, I'll take him.
He's almost about to die again. Here's another shark. This is from Power Rangers.
Okay.
He's called Slippery Shark.
Oh, my sister had that.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, look, he's got biting action.
Yep, I remember that thing. He's cool.
Yeah,
my sister had all those.
This is a fun one. Knockoff of a street shark. I put it up on the Facebook identification just before the show, and my buddy Ian Burkhardt said that he is Shark's Ocean Warrior. So his head is kind of from the Mighty Sharks, which is another Street Shark knockoff, and then the body is from the Devil Warriors.
This is a real deep dive toy.
It is a deep dive because it's like there's a whole bunch of things.
It's a real deep dive toy.
Oh, that's why you're hitting my leg. Like, please get my joke. But yeah, he's really, really cool. I've had him for quite a while, just kicking
And
around.
then we have a contribution to Toy Polloy's Mile of Miles Mayhem.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, so Toy Polloy, if you're not familiar with the channel, and if you're watching us, I guarantee you are, he's come up with this funny idea to get a mile's worth of Miles Mayhem from masks. So that's Miles Mayhem. So he has done all the calculations to figure out how many Miles Mayhem, if you put them foot to head, will make up 1 mile. And it's like 20,000. It's like a ton of plastic.
Right.
It's some absurd number.
A
But
mile of miles.
he's just absolutely committed to doing it. And I love how many he has. He has like a jar.
Right.
Like it's like, you have like 2 steps.
He's like, not even close.
But I will support it. And I'm
Yeah.
going to be mailing that off to him.
Yeah, you saw that at Retrosaurus, I think, right?
Retrosaurus.
Yeah.
Pick that up for him. And why not?
Yeah, why not? Join the
Join the
cause.
mile.
Yeah.
We are adults. I turned 50 in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
look what life choices I've made.
Well, you could make some different choices.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to ever happen. It's past that point. All right, friends. Thanks for joining. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of the next episode, which is episode number 21. 21.
Right.
21.
Your name is?
Mysterion.
And I'm Labmonkey number 9.
And I am the Toy Tiger.
I'm the Ultimate Warrior.
See you in our favorite place, the toy shop, Retrosaurus.
Check him out.